Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to learn how to do caulk on the baseboards. So if you've already gotten your baseboards back in and nailed in, you'll notice that there's always a big crack, and so you want to cover that up. The supplies you need, so you'll need caulk. Spend the extra money and get like $6 caulk instead of $3 caulk because it just lasts longer and it's better. And then I normally get a little bucket of warm water. That you'll see why, because I'm going to use my fingers to spread the caulk, which I just find to be more effective than using a tool, and then I have a towel around. So all you want to do is you just want to come down here into the crack, and you just want to squeeze on your caulk gun and just get about that much going across. Got a little bubble in there. And so places where there's a little bit bigger of a crack, you want to add a little bit more, so we'll probably have to add a little more there. Then you come around this corner. Okay, and squeeze. And we'll take it right to the edge, and then I already know I'm going to need a little bit more right here. And a little bit more right here in the crack. Okay, then for the corners, what you do is you just start here. Put a little bit, don't go all the way to the ground because it's kind of a pain to clean it up. And you take it up. And these corners as well. These corners don't need very much. And this one right here. And we'll talk about spreading those. Oh, we didn't get any there. There we go. Okay. So when you're spreading the caulk, you just want to go ahead and take your finger. I like to go right to left to right to left when I do it, just because I'm right-handed, and I find that going the other way smears a little bit. But you basically want to use your finger to feel the pressure. If it starts to build up, you're building up too much caulk in your finger, then you sort of loosen the pressure up a little bit. And then if it gets a little bit lighter, like I've built some up, but now I'm getting to a spot that's a little bit lighter. So now I'm reusing that caulk, pushing it back down again. And I've put a little bit too much here, and so I'm just going to go lighter and lighter, and I'm going to get right to that corner. And what you'll find is, if you look right here, you'll end up with a little bit of a lip right there, which you can either paint over or try to clean up. And then on the bottom, I just normally come right through, just clean it right off along the bottom. And we'll clean that up too. But then the reason I've got this is that this stuff gets really sticky really fast, so I normally rinse it off my fingers so that I can continue to do it without it getting too dirty. Okay, so what I do on this one, because you want it to go right to the ground or as close to the ground as possible, but if you squirt some at the bottom there, it's just going to get everywhere. So what I normally do is I start a little bit above it, and I actually go down a little bit and then come back up, get it in there, and then I turn around and go the other way as well for those little corners. And then you can clean up any extra parts. But you'll notice that I got real close to the bottom without actually touching the bottom. Right, so you wanted to get down in there but not actually touch the bottom. And there you go. You got a nice clean seam there. You can clean it up here. The nice thing about the caulk is that you can clean it up for a while. It doesn't get too hard for a little while. And then for these ones that are next to casings, you just use a little bit lighter of a feel because there's just not as much that's needed in that kind of an angle. Actually, I need a little bit more here. Let's do this side. So again, I'll normally push down and then come back up and get it right to that corner. And there we go. And that's how you put caulk on baseboards. Good luck out there, guys. That's it for Handy Dandy DIY.